his back, cause I'm mass destruction.
We are live for WCW Backstage Assault. Let this battle begin! Fans, right now I would detail the rules to you at home, but oddly enough, there are no rules!
Some guys want glory. Some guys want money. These two guys want to fight for the sheer fun of fighting.
What's he got there? Goodness! It's a 2x4! He's completely lost it! He's gonna kill someone with that thing! Total chaos, folks. Absolute devastation. Belly-to-belly suplex! Paul appears to be reaching for some insurance. Oh, kids, don't try that at home.
That will seal the deal.
Irish whip.
That stunned him. Now he needs to get the cobwebs cleared and get some offense going.
The wall is a little wobbly after that attack. Oh my, that's gotta hurt. Wow! His opponent is surely seeing stars right now. Someone's going to get hurt here. It worked for him. Why not try it again?
This will do one thing. It'll either break his opponent or make him real mad.
Irish whip.
This man is on fire. And we can see the guy who is going to get burned right now.
He was definitely staggered by that move. Face first into the tire. Nasties. He has his opponent right where he wants him. Folks, this is a horribly one-sided battle.
His opponent's not going to be able to take much more abuse like that. He needs to do something and do it now. Well, he's done. Turn out the lights and let's call a cab, Tony.
The wall is going for some additional help. Double leg slam. Looks like he's hurt badly. Someone call the paramedics.
I think he needs a ride home, Tony. You should call an ambulance right now. That'll take the taste right out of your mouth.
Scott Hall makes it look easy. What's this? He's got to regain his senses after a move like that. What is this? He's picked up the pipe.
He needs to be careful. He might hurt someone with that.
Backdrop. That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon. Superplex!
When he clocks most guys like that, they see stars. This opponent will be seeing galaxies. Wow! He hit with the precision of a cruise missile.
From that height, a wrestler had better hope to connect with an attack. Gutbuster!
Right now, his opponent thinks he's in a different state. A state of confusion.
Tombstone piledriver.
He's really making this ham and egg earn his money tonight.
He's reeling from the attack. Belly-to-belly suplex. Oh, my! That move looked like it wounded him. Shoulder butt. The wall is suffering somewhat after that move. Atomic throw. Looks like he's a bit unbalanced after that one. He was devastated by that maneuver. In the history of our great sport, I've never ever seen something like this. Oh my goodness, that was unbelievable. Son of a... I'd have to say that he's been stunned by what's gone on so far. Scott Hall is on fire. Just look at that move he pulled off. Backbreaker! The wall seems to be a bit light in the head after that attack. Scott Hall takes out his opponent with a brilliant aerial move. He's a little wobbly after that attack.
I can't believe it. That was incredible.
Devastating move!
He caught him solid. That was incredible.
And now this wrestler will seek higher ground in hopes of delivering a move that will end this match. He just took a dive into the semi-truck. Now this is crossing the line.
When you get hit like that, you can't even remember the next day.
Double axe handle.
That was quite a gamble, and it paid off big. Wow, what a horrible move. All you can do is laugh at him.
Scott Hall has now taken this beyond just a wrestling match. Looks like he's preparing for a high-risk move.
Things that high up should have a stewardess on board.
This was supposed to be a wrestling match. How can he use the wooden box? What a crushing blow! Son of a... Almost had him. That one stunned the wall. Reversal! Is nothing sacred? I guess this is now a full-scale war. He's out on his feet. And up he goes. He's out on his feet. He needs to regain his composure quick. Reversal!
You can't do this kind of move with this guy. It's just, he'll reverse it every time.
Looks like he's in a lot of pain. I think he's hurt. It may not be a great idea for him to go up there. Tombstone piledriver. Looks like he's going to try his luck from up there.
If he keeps it up, he'll make people forget about the Wright brothers.
Leg drop.
With moves like that, he should go back to the power plant.
Outsider's edge. Will his opponent be able to walk after that one? There's no powering out of that hole. There you have it. He's done. Hall. But this one in the books, folks. A great match here tonight.
Testing competition when the war destination. Not no mercy. See the rain start the street. If you don't know, you better find out the real path.
There's no shortage of talent in this man, Tony. It's no surprise that he earned the win.
We're out of here. Join us next time for more WCW Backstage Assault.
Back is back, cause I'm mass destruction.
Electronic Arts, in conjunction with WCW, brings you WCW Backstage Assault. Here we go. Fans, right now I would detail the rules to you at home, but oddly enough, there are no rules.
You know, Tony, the fans have waited a long, long time to see this match. But more importantly, I've waited a long, long, long time to see this match.
Hall now has a weapon on his side. Oh my, you expect to receive punishment in WCW? Not like that. This doesn't look good at all. This is definitely not your run-of-the-mill wrestling match. It's more like a street brawl. He's taking control and keeping his momentum quite well.
Not much of a contest so far, but I have a feeling at any time things could heat up.
Double axe handle. Gut buster.
He's really making this ham and egg earn his money tonight.
Smiley is going to have a tough time finding a way out of this. There's no excuse for this kind of bullying behavior.
This guy needs to figure out that there are better ways to hurt a guy than hitting his fist with his face.
Stop this man! He's not getting up!
You know, he needs to follow my adage. He who runs away lives to fight another day.
For goodness sakes, no! That could kill someone! Fantastic execution by Hall. Leg drop.
Well, there's a lot of danger trying moves like that. But if you can do it, you can win a lot of matches.
Screaming Norman Smiley was caught off guard with that move. He swings hard, but misses the mark. Hall wants to stack the deck with that weapon.
For moves like that, he should go back to the power plant.
Wow! He's got him where he wants him. Oh, my! unbelievable reversal by Smiley. Tombstone piledriver.
If his opponent wants to turn things around, he'd better go south of the border. If you know what I mean, amigo.
He's really shaken. Just look at the face of Scott Hall.
I can't believe how hard he hit him. He could have killed him. Not that I care, unless I'm in the will.
He's looking like that stunned him a bit. Belly to back suplex. What a fantastic move. The end might be near, fans. He's out on his feet. Atomic throw. Oh no, this cannot be good. Looks like he's a bit unbalanced after that one. The higher you climb, the farther you're going to fall if you miss. This might be a bad idea. Smiley has got to be smarting from that.
This guy's a maniac. I'll tell you this, if he comes this way, you'll be talking to yourself. I'm out of here. A prime example, Tony, of excellent offense.
That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon. It may not be a great idea for him to go up there. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. I think he's hurt. Hip toss. It looks like he was hurt from that last move. Oh my goodness, he's got the fire extinguisher. I'd have to say that he's been stunned by what's gone on so far. Is nothing sacred? I guess this is now a full-scale war. Super kick.
He was put down hard with that one.
That move looked like it wounded him. Well, you might not agree on all of his tactics, but the plan is working. Surely this cannot escalate any further. Does a wrestler need to be crushed against one of these trucks before this match is stopped? They've left, but they sure have left a mess behind. Locker rooms, exercise rooms, what's next? Double axe handle.
The only way I could figure it, he must have had clearance from the tower to land.
Hall has lost control. He's grabbing a weapon.
Gather some flowers and find a tree, because this man has just been buried. He was 27.
Someone's going to get hurt here.
That shot really knocked the wind out of him. Wow. I wonder if he got a nosebleed being up that high.
Outsider's edge. Smiley is reeling from the attack. What impact!
He caught him solid. That was incredible.
He's a little dazed after that one. Gutbuster! Oh my, what's going on here? They are completely out of control.
He nailed him like a wrecking ball. Tony, that was amazing. Amazingly stupid, but amazing nonetheless.
This fight is done. Period. What a knockout. The winner of this match is Scott Hall. Well, fans, we've been treated to another classic battle on WCW Wrestling.
This match had some give and take, but in the end, it was this man who came out on top. He took more.
Well, we're done here. Thanks for playing with the big boys.
Fourth pack is back, cause I'm mass destruction.
Are you ready? Are you ready, boy?
Yeah, I'm ready.
For some rough,
I like it rough.
sexy stuff.
That's right.
You know I've been bad girl.
Yeah, I'm a bad boy.
Welcome to WCW Backstage Assault. Let's open up a can of whoop-ass. Fans, I've been in this great sport for a long time, but I'll be the first to admit that I could not have imagined that a match like this could take place. He's going to bludgeon his opponent with a 2x4. Flying shoulder block. And what a blow from Scott Hall. Some pure power is now being shown by Medusa. Someone grab a fire extinguisher. Low blow. Oh my, what's going on here? What on earth is going on here? This is total destruction. Leg drop. This is getting completely out of control. Outsider's edge. He's just cleaning house now.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch.
Gut buster. What impact!
That was quite a gamble, and it paid off big.
Belly-to-belly suplex! Scott Hall makes it look easy. Time to put a fork in this one, fans, because it's just about done.
This match has been like watching a Little League team play a pro team. It doesn't work.
How much longer can this violence continue? For goodness sakes, what is too far for these two?
When you get hit like that, you can't even remember the next day.
Oh my, that was a vicious move on Medusa. Here it comes. This is staggering. Oh my goodness, that was unbelievable. Fans, I would request security, but they've been instructed to let whatever happens, happen. Are you kidding me? These two are crazy.
That will seal the deal.
She's out on her feet. She needs to regain her composure quick. Timed nicely by Scott Hall. Double axe handle.
I hope that he mops up his own sweat mark after the match.
She's out on her feet. She needs to regain her composure quick. Wow, I don't think anyone saw that move coming. Spectacular high-risk maneuver. I can't believe it. She's got the wooden box. Not able to connect with the fire extinguisher.
Last one out of the building can turn out the lights, because this one is over. Fini. Done.
That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon. cannot believe the ferocity being shown by Scott Hall. And this one's going to end with the knockout.
Back is back, cause I'm mass destruction. Guess who's here? The bad boys of wrestling. Testing competitions.
Another successful match for Scott Hall. Bobby the Brain, we were witness to another spectacular match here on WCW.
This match had some give and take, but in the end, it was this man who came out on top. He took more.
That's a wrap. See you soon. Welcome to WCW Backstage Assault. Let this battle begin. If you're looking for the ref, keep looking. The only people crazy enough to be near this fight are the two participants.
You know, Tony, the fans have waited a long, long time to see this match. But more importantly, I've waited a long, long, long time to see this match.
Outsider's Edge! Hall seems to be proving that he's the superior wrestler.
The rate this is going, we'll be done with this match at any time. Check your watch.
Vertical suplex. Tombstone pile driver.
I can't believe it. That was incredible. He's finished an awful lot of matches with this hold, Tony, and it wouldn't surprise me to see this hold end the match.
Incredible athleticism on display here tonight. Double axe handle.
I wonder if you got a nosebleed being up that high.
Shoulder butt.
This guy needs to figure out that there are better ways to hurt a guy than hitting his fist in the face.
An aerial attack like that is pure insanity. Where will it end? K-Dog has decided that fists are not enough. Tombstone piledriver.
You know, he needs to follow my adage. He who runs away lives to fight another day.
Double axe handle.
It was as if he was dropped from a self-bomber.
This isn't a wrestling ring, and that's not a turnbuckle. This could be extremely dangerous. He took advantage of that opening. Very intelligent move. Oh my, that's gotta hurt. I don't even want to know what he plans to do with the garbage can. Oh my, this is just utter devastation. Fans, I would request security, but they've been instructed to let whatever happens, happen. Oh, absolutely floored him with that weapon. His opponent is surely seeing stars right now. It looks like he was hurt from that last move. Atomic throw. I can't believe it. Only a thug would bludgeon someone with a weapon like that. From that height, a wrestler had better hope to connect with an attack. Are you kidding me? These two are crazy. In the history of our great sport, I've never ever seen something like this. Leg drop.
He caught him solid. That was incredible.
And this one's going to end with the knockout. The winner of this match is Scott Cole. This one's going to be remembered as one of the finer matches we've seen.
The bad boys of wrestling. Testing competition when the war does the mission. Not no mercy. See the race like the street.
It doesn't matter if you do it cleanly or if you do it in the worst way possible. All that matters is that you win.
Thanks for playing WCW Backstage Assault, presented by Electronic Arts. Folks, welcome to WCW Backstage Assault, brought to you by Electronic Arts. Let's get to the action. The rules of this match are that there are no rules.
This match won't be pretty, but it should be action-packed. If he comes this way with that, I have to hit him with some pepper spray. I got it.
What is this? He's picked up a stick! Scott Hall might throw out his back swinging like that.
He dropped him like a bad habit.
He's all over his opponent.
Right now, he must be wondering, what have I gotten myself into?
Clothesline. He's in a bit of trouble after that one. What a mess. They're going to destroy this entire place if it means they can get at one another. Vertical suplex. Oh my, what's going on here? Pump handle suplex. How in the name of heaven could someone use a weapon like that against another human being? This is a match that should never have been booked.
His opponent needs to just call it a day, watch the tape, and try to learn something from his disaster. Like get a job. You've got to admit, he's got spunk, but I'll tell you something, I hate spunk.
Wow! I'm speechless! Double axe handle! Vampiro is grabbing an equalizer. I'd have to say that he's been stunned by what's gone on so far. Belly to back suplex! Fans, if you're squeamish, then I beg you to please turn away. I'm sure the last thing on their minds is who's going to pay for this mess.
That hit leveled him.
Knee clip! Scott Hall has lost complete control of himself. He's got a weapon. Wow! The action is now being controlled by Vampiro. Oh, that's just legalized torture. Drop kick! Goodness! What's this? Hip toss! I can't believe it. Only a thug would bludgeon someone with a weapon like that. Oh, boy, with the water bottle!
When that guy comes to, someone's going to need to remind him what year this is. 1937. He needs to realize that his opponent isn't going to sit on a tee and let him whack.
This was certainly an unorthodox game plan, but it's all going his way right now. Double axe handle! This could very well become the most tragic display of brutality that I have ever seen. It's your perfect execution of a high-risk move. Double axe handle!
That was a perfect bullseye.
What a crushing blow!
You know, Tony, you've got to respect two guys who are willing to lay it all on the line and just pummel away at each other.
Great move. In fact, it really stopped Vampiro.
They're not going to let up until one of them is pushing up Daisy.
Sure, this is a janitor's room they're in, but I really don't think that matters at this point. How low can this fight sink? He's going to use the wooden chair.
I hope the guy's got insurance, because he's going to need it.
This is insane! When are they going to take that weapon away from him? Somebody's going to get a hefty bill for this carnage. Scott Hall comes down like a falling brick right on top of his opponent. What's going on here? Pump handle suplex. That one really stunned Vampiro. Tombstone Piledriver.
It'll take a special man to get up after that one. I don't think this guy seems all that special to me.
As bizarre as this may seem, this fight has somehow made it all the way back to the restrooms. Double axe handle.
That shouldn't have hurt him much. He's too dumb to know pain.
Son of a...
Tony, that was amazing. Amazingly stupid, but amazing nonetheless.
He's trying to clear out some trash. Wait, no! He's getting a weapon!
He saw his chance and nailed him.
Gutbuster!
This could seal the deal.
Now this is a huge risk. That wrestler is climbing up in order to launch an air assault. And Hero is in a little trouble here. For goodness sakes, no! That could kill someone!
The guys in the back should take up a collection. If they do, I'll make sure he gets it, if you know what I mean.
That one has left him reeling. Paul is picking up a weapon. I've been around a long time, but I can't remember a fight taking place in a restroom.
Last one out of the building can turn out the lights, because this one is over. Fini. Done.
Devastating blow with the garbage can. There you have it. Over by knockout. And one more victory for Scott Hall. This one's going to be remembered as one of the finer matches we've seen.
The bad boys of wrestling. Testing competition when the war does the mission. Not no mercy. See the race like the street.
Take note of this guy, Tony. He's going to play a major part in the future of WCW.
Thanks for tuning in. Visit www.wcw.com for the latest in wrestling action. We are live for WCW Backstage Assault. Grab a chair and start swinging. Fans, I've been in this great sport for a long time, but I'll be the first to admit that I could not have imagined that a match like this could take place. Irish whip.
With moves like that, you should send them back to school. And I'm not talking wrestling school, I'm talking kindergarten.
What on earth is going on here? This is total destruction. Vertical suplex. Pump handle suplex. I think that he's going to use that as a weapon. Are you kidding me? These two are crazy. Belly-to-belly suplex. This is a pretty good strategy here, keeping his man stunned and not allowing any offense. He certainly didn't expect this much offense from Scott Hall.
I'd like to show you how much this move really hurts, Tony, but you only cry like a little schoolgirl.
Leave that alone. This isn't a riot. Attacks can come from anywhere in WCW, and that one came from above. He's gone completely out of control. He just picked up the computer monitor. Great elevation on that move.
He saw his chance and nailed him.
There's no excuse for this kind of bullying behavior.
Wake me up after this fight, Tony. Better yet, wake that guy up and tell him he was in a one-sided fight.
Belly-to-belly suplex. Look at the leap from the fence.
He's really had his head handed to him tonight, Tony.
You can only expect a move like that by Brian Adams. Oh my, that's gotta hurt. Scott Hall definitely had the upper hand, getting him into the corner like that. This street brawl is really affecting Brian Adams. What's he going to do with that? Oh my, you expect to receive punishment in WCW? Not like that. That move looked like it wounded him. Knee drop. He was definitely staggered by that move. Hall is looking very impressive with moves like that. He's run headfirst into the tires. Here it comes. Superplex. This all-out war is certainly having an effect on Adams. That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon. He was really working him in the corner.
He's got him where he wants him. Now let's see what he does with it.
He'll need to see the highlight footage in order to remember that move from Scott Hall. Pump handle suplex. Irish whip. He's looking to do some serious damage. He's got the wooden chair. Irish whip.
He was put down hard with that one.
For goodness sakes, no! That could kill someone!
If this guy's got some kids that need watching when he recovers from this match, Shivani's available on a price.
Tombstone piledriver!
That'll leave a mark on his opponent.
Gut buster!
Any more of this, and you're going to have to stick a fork in this guy. He's going to be done. Matter of fact, maybe just put him in a roasting pan. He's for dinner.
If there were any VIPs in that green room, they're gone now. This is getting dangerous, folks. Fortunately, he missed him with the water bottle. Scott Hall obliterates his opponent with a leaping attack. Brian Adams is a little dazed after that one. What's this? He's feeling the effects of that by the looks of it.
That was quite a gamble, and it paid off big.
He's looking like that stunned him a bit. An aerial attack like that is pure insanity. Where will it end?
That was a perfect bullseye.
By the way, who's going to pay for this mess?
I guess he didn't have clearance from the tower to land, dummy.
Scott Hall catches him clean with that attack. I knew that the rule book had been tossed out the window, but certainly this is too far. Oh my goodness, that was unbelievable. He's glowing with electricity. What is this? He's picked up a fan. I only hope that his opponent will be able to walk after this meeting. What's he got there? Goodness, it's the VCR. This may not be what you're used to seeing, but frankly, I don't think these two care. They just want to get at one another.
He nailed him like a wrecking ball. Things that high up should have a stewardess on board.
Uh-oh, this doesn't look good.
When you get hit like that, you can't even remember the next day. He saw the opportunity and hit him solid.
He delivered that high-impact move with great ease. This place is a mess.
That shot really knocked the wind out of him. Wow. Maybe spring training should have helped that swing. That swing belongs on a porch.
And this one's going to end with the knockout. Your winner tonight, Scott Hall. Put this one in the book, folks. A great match here tonight.
It doesn't matter how you make it happen. You can't help but feel happy when your name echoes over the loudspeaker as the winner.
Give the thumbs a rest and come back later for more WCW Backstage Assault. welcome to WCW Backstage Assault, brought to you by Electronic Arts. Let's get this match underway. Fans, I have a feeling that the brutality exhibited in this match for the U.S. Heavyweight title will pale only slightly in comparison to one of the World Wars.
You know, the most important thing about tonight is that one guy can say, I beat the other. Pride is most important here tonight. You get hit like that, you can't even remember the next day.
Hall has turned this into a one-sided affair. Crowbar seems prepared to take this to the extreme. Hall is really taking it to his opponent. That submission hold could signal the end of this contest. Crossface strikes.
This is why this guy is so good. He can hurt you in so many ways.
Crowbar is taking this match to the next level by picking up a weapon.
This could be it.
The Boston Crab.
He needs to search for his teeth after that one, like in row 12.
He connected.
Wow. He hit with the precision of a cruise missile.
This is just plain unfair.
This has been nothing but a slaughter. The other guy should just quit. Quit now.
He's looking very impressive with moves like that. Scott Hall just leveled him with that move.
I hope he's got the number of a good chiropractor, because he's going to need one, or a plumber. That was an awful move.
He's out on his feet. What's going on here? Fans, I had to turn my head. I knew he was going to miss, and I couldn't watch the result. Crowbar was caught off guard with that move. Picture-perfect execution of a high-risk move.
Only way I can figure it, he must have had clearance from the tower to land.
Leave that alone. This isn't a riot.
Things that high up should have a stewardess on board.
Looks like he's going to try his luck from up there. Hall is on fire. Just look at that move he pulled off. That's a recipe for a trip to the plastic surgeon. Nasties. He has his opponent right where he wants him.
When you're forced into the corner, you've got to cover up. You've got to find your time to turn the table and get back on the offense.
He has let this fight degrade into an all-out war.
It was as if he was dropped from a stealth bomber.
Superplex. When he performs moves like that, I know a few men that could stop him.
That could have knocked him into next week.
Irish whip. He's feeling the effects of that by the looks of it. If you had to choose a favorite for this match, you probably would have said Scott Hall. Knee drop.
You know, that move right there could give him the match.
Irish whip. He's reeling from the attack. This is unbelievable. A strange fight indeed. This is now taking place in an exercise room.
They're not going to let up until one of them is pushing up daisies.
A wrestler has been burned. That burn is going to need some medical attention fast. I think that he's going to use that as a weapon. That individual has no conscience. How could he use a weapon like that? Whoa! I certainly didn't see that happening. I say, if they want to fight in the loading bay, let them.
I bet they went back there to fight just in order to get away from the stench of the humanoids.
It'll be interesting to see what they might find in this storage area. Tombstone piledriver.
He's really working on him now.
Scott Hall dazzles the crowd with an aerial attack. What the heck is going on? They're leaving. They're going to settle their differences, whether it's here in the exercise room or somewhere else. They're going somewhere, I don't know where, but somewhere else. I don't think these two really care where they wind up fighting, even if it's a storage room. What a fantastic move! The end might be near, fans.
Tony, that was amazing. Amazingly stupid, but amazing nonetheless.
Wow! He really got him with that amazing feat of athleticism. I can't believe that they wouldn't leave that where it was. That could severely injure someone. Are you kidding me? These two are crazy. How low can this fight sink? He's going to use the mop.
That will seal the deal.
This is crazy. There's not going to be anything left if they keep at it like this. Oh, that's just legalized torture. How in the name of heaven would someone use a weapon like that against another human being?
You know, you got a better chance of winning the lotto than being able to walk away from that.
Unbelievable. That was an impressive knockout victory. And your new WCW US Heavyweight Champ, Scott Hall. But this one in the books, folks. A great match here tonight.
Guess who's here? The bad boys are wrestling.
Tony, a lot of people in the locker room should watch this match and take some notes. This guy taught quite a valuable lesson tonight.
We're out of here. Join us next time for more WCW Backstage Assault.
Wow.